What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some very, very interesting news when it's regarding the highly anticipated Trilogy Showdown that's scheduled October 9th, this upcoming Saturday, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, in which you are going to have undefeated two-time heavyweight world champion British superstar boxer Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 21 wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, then 6'9" with an 85-inch arm reach. He'll be taking on Olympic bronze medalist, former WBC American heavyweight world champion, superstar boxer, who's one of only 6 fighters in the history of the sport of boxing to successfully defend his title 10 times, that being none other than Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. 42 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 41 big wins by way of knockout. Deontay Wilder, 35 years of age, stands at 6'7" with an 83-inch arm reach. With that said, this fight was initially scheduled to take place July 24th after the judge ruled in arbitration in favor of Deontay Wilder that Tyson Fury indeed had to fulfill his obligated contractual trilogy match for Deontay Wilder. As Tyson Fury, he was trying to maneuver around Deontay Wilder to schedule all United Kingdom, UK showdown between him and fellow countryman, two-time unified heavyweight world champion, superstar boxer Anthony Joshua, and tried to maneuver around the contractually obligated trilogy match. With that said, Deontay Wilder, they went to court. They went to the mediation, arbitration, and the judge ruled in favor of Deontay Wilder. So, with that said, the fight was scheduled to take place July 24th with a deadline for Tyson Fury in September. If Tyson Fury didn't fulfill his obligation by September, then Tyson Fury, he would be on the hook for $80 million for Deontay Wilder to goes towards Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury would not be allowed to box in the United States until he fulfilled that obligation either which way. With that said, Tyson Fury, he tested positive for the C91. We know what that is, okay? And Tyson Fury, he had to be removed from the fight. So the fight got postponed, and due to it being a medical reason, they gave him an extension, and the fight was rescheduled for October 9th, this upcoming Saturday. With that said, there had already been initially judges and referees appointed for the fight. So now we'll have a new referee from the initial referee that was supposed to ref the fight in July. It was supposed to be Mike Ortega. Now it's going to be the infamous referee, Russell Mora, who has been suspended and had a lot of questionable fights under his belt. He's a veteran in the sport, but he's had a lot of questionable fights under his belt. The most notable is the showdown world title fight between Abner Mares and Obeko, in which Abner Mares, he landed over 25 low blows, a few of them very, very blatant, as the referee was looking right at him land the low blows, and he called them knockdowns. He called a mysterious knockdown in the fight in which neither guy landed a punch, and Obeko simply lost his balance and slipped and fell, and he ruled that a knockdown. He was standing right in front of Abner Mares when he landed a low left hook to the groin area, and Obeko, he grabbed it in pain, and the referee, Russell Mora, he ruled that a knockdown. And you had Antonio Tarver, and you had the broadcast crew. They were absolutely going nuts because they said that this referee needs to be done away with. He was suspended in that situation. Okay, so a lot of infamous fights, and he's had a lot of questionable fights under his belt. Now, he most recently, he refereed the Manny Pacquiao, Yordenis Ugas showdown, in which he had no hiccups there. Okay, so he had a big fight most recently. That was August 21st of this year, and he had no hiccups in that fight. Okay, and so he will be refereeing this fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And actually, you were going to have all three judges and the same referee from the Yordenis Ugas Manny Pacquiao fight working this fight with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury 3, okay? So now you have a change in the judges as well, as the initial judge that was appointed for this fight was Patricia Morse-Jarman. She was initially appointed for the fight that took place, that was going scheduled to take place July 24th. She now will be replaced by Steve Weisfeld, okay? Another very credible judge. And he refereed a few of these judges or judged the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury second fight, okay? And now you have the entire crew from the Manny Pacquiao Yordenis Ugas fight working this fight. The question is, why are they making the change? Because if they already approved of Patricia Morse-Jarman and they already approved of Mike Ortega, why are they making a change? Because if this took place, a few months ago, this would be the initial crew. Why are they making a change? Now, Moretti and Weisfeld, they scored the fight for Yordenis Ugas, so they worked, they had the right judges' scorecards for Yordenis Ugas in favor of Ugas over Manny Pacquiao. And Moretti and Weisfeld were two of the three judges for the Fury Wilder rematch in February. They both had Fury in front 59-52 entering the seventh round in the fight that obviously Fury got a seventh round stoppage, okay? So going into the seventh round, they both had Fury up on the cards, okay? The third judge was Glenn Feldman, who scored the fight 58-53 in favor of Tyson Fury. He had him up on the scorecards as well, okay? So the question remains is that why are they suddenly making these changes? Maybe there is a situation where the referee and the judge are just simply not capable of working a fight. Maybe their health is not intact. Who knows why they're being replaced. But obviously, this is going to raise a lot of eyebrows. This is going to raise a lot of questions. And it's going to start to pick up steam because there's going to be a lot of question raised as to why are you replacing the judge and why are you replacing the referee? And a lot of people already felt like Tyson Fury had an unfair advantage, and a lot of people already feel like Deontay Wilder is in an uphill battle, okay? Most people already feel like Deontay Wilder, if he don't get a knockout, there's no way he's going to win on the judges' scorecards. We know the first fight ended in a draw. The second fight ended with Tyson Fury getting a seventh round stoppage victory. So there's going to be a lot of questions raised, okay? Because after the first fight ended in a draw with Deontay Wilder, he knocked Tyson Fury down twice, yet and still the fight ended in a draw because most people claim that Tyson Fury, he simply outboxed Deontay Wilder. So without the two knockdowns, he would have clearly lost because that was just the perception that Deontay Wilder can box, and if there's a boxing clinic or it's a boxing lesson being put on, it's got to be Tyson Fury, okay? Because, again, the perception is that Deontay Wilder only has a puncher's chance. So to bring in new referees and to bring in new judges is simply going to raise a lot of questions and a lot of eyebrows, and rightfully so, because the sport of boxing's history and reputation, let's just be honest, it's just not that squeaky clean, okay? There's a lot of questionable things that take place within the sport of boxing. And so a lot of people are going to question and wonder why this is taking place, seeing as though Tyson Fury is the A side in this situation, and his promotional company and his network are the lead promotional company and lead network in a joint situation, and now you have a switch in the judges, and we already had Deontay Wilder have some suspicions, and he already, made allegations that, he had issues with his team. He had issues where he parted ways with his longtime trainer because he felt that he was compromised. We already know the situation with Tyson Fury's gloves looked like they had little to no padding in them. Okay, looked manipulated, allegedly. We know in the first fight, the glove was bent at a 90-degree angle, And Deontay Wilder, he simply stated today that, you know, you can, your eyes can't be manipulated from what they actually see. They could tell you what they want you to see, but you see what you see. Okay, so this is going to raise a lot of questions, a lot of eyebrows. And like I said, this is not a sudden change, because this is just adjustments made to the initial group that was supposed to schedule the fight in July. Now they made changes to that group. Okay, so again, what's the explanation for it? There haven't been an explanation for why they made the change. So let's just keep a close eye on this and see how everything unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Oh, it is your boy Jada Kiss. Make sure you check out Blue Blood Sports TV. It's going down.